This is a test to test out the microphone. Test, test, test. Okay, so I'm glad I did not use that mic. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. Hi everybody, I'm Natalie. I am back in North Carolina for the week. Also update you guys on Rella. I'm doing a lot of Rella stuff while I'm down here. I haven't vlogged the first few days. I really just wanted to be here with my family, not worrying about vlogging, and I realized I made such a good decision when I did decide to move and go to Florida, because I just feel like I do the same stuff every single day here. Literally, you can watch one video and that's like all you need to see, because I'm doing the same exact stuff all the time, and I just felt so comfortable and I didn't challenge myself at all, and I was so like complacent. And I feel like now that I force myself to get out of the house, my vlogs are just a lot better. I feel like you guys are enjoying them more. I definitely am still gonna vlog here, but I wanted it to have a purpose and wanted to update you guys on Rella and then my house and all of that good stuff. Why does it say tracking canceled? I'm so confused. Also, before we get into the vlog, I did want to thank today's sponsor of the video, Squarespace. Squarespace is a website builder, and it is by far the easiest way to build a website. Whether you are building a blog, an online store, you want an online portfolio, you just want a website all about you, you gotta collect survey responses, create a wait list. Rella, link down below. Squarespace is perfect for that. Literally the easiest way to build a website, and it's the easiest way to build a beautiful website. Emphasis on the beautiful, because they have so many custom templates and you can customize them to your liking. I have both my WeBloom social website on Squarespace and my rellasocial.com on Squarespace, and they both look so different. Just love all the features that they have. I use both websites for different things. I use WeBloom more as like a lead generator. I use Rella to build the waitlist. I have forms on there where they can sign up, they can take a survey, they can watch a video, they can really see what Rella is about. It's kind of like a pitch in and of itself. If you guys did want to create a website, I highly recommend Squarespace. You guys can get 10% off using my code NatalieBarbu or going to squarespace.com/NatalieBarbu. And thank you, Squarespace, for sponsoring today's video. Right now it is 10:36 and I am just checking my email, getting ready for my day, because today I am going live for the very last time on Patreon. If you guys don't know, I'm closing the Patreon and I'm gonna make it free, and I will have all of that linked below so that you guys can sign up for the Slack. You can follow us on Instagram. You can be notified whenever I go live, because it's going to be 100% free. It's not going to be on Patreon anymore, but if you follow the Rella social Instagram, you guys will be able to find it there. I'm just combining it with Rella because it makes more sense, and we're kind of creating a community of people on social media. So people that want to be influencers, content creators, bloggers, anything like that, podcasters, then definitely sign up for the community. It's going to be so amazing. Literally my favorite part of the Patreon. So I'm about to go live in 20 minutes, but before I do that, I definitely need to get my life together. I need to check my email, and also I am meeting with someone who has invested in startups before, someone that can be a really great resource as I navigate the startup landscape with Rella. And I'm really nervous because I don't know what to expect. I've never met up with someone in person about this, and I don't know if it's a pitch. I don't know if I'm asking him like what questions to ask, so I really need to prepare for that because it makes me so nervous. I haven't met up with anyone in person in such a long time for a meeting, like besides friends and stuff. So just like meeting up with someone for the very first time in person, and it's like a business meeting, is just so intimidating to me right now. Wish me luck on that. Live on the Patreon right now. I don't know why I've been doing this for so long and I still get like, not nervous, but I'm always like I gotta prep. But we're doing a live audit. I'm so excited to be doing these like once it's free to everyone too, where pretty much you guys send me your accounts and I'll look through them and then just give my feedback and some tips on it. And I've done that on my YouTube before, like a live audit for my YouTube channel, and people seem to really like it. So I'm excited to do those once those are like up and free and all of that. All right, let's do this. Hi everyone, can everyone see me and hear me fine? I'm sorry, it was like the screen wasn't showing in the beginning. So anyways, hi. This is the outfit that I'm wearing. I feel like back when I did my outfit of the week of my corporate job, you guys love those. I really want to bring those back. Even though I'm not working a corporate job, would you guys still be interested in seeing those? Just like what I wear in a week. So this shirt, I believe, is from Madewell. These jeans are my favorite jeans. They're from Everlane. They fit so well. They start really tight. I like almost couldn't sit down with them because they were so tight, but they loosen up as you wear them. So I would suggest getting like true to your size rather than sizing up because you think they're too tight. These shoes are my mom's shoes. And where are they from? Maybe Target? I'm not sure. And then, of course, my Baze bag. This is the best travel bag for all of your work stuff. It's seriously fits literally everything and is super cute. So let's go to Starbucks. I'll let you guys know how the meeting goes. I just finished the meeting and I'm just going to be recapping my mom and filming it so I can recap you and my mom at the same time. Pretty much he was saying how he really liked the idea and it was a really great idea, and he was saying how I asked him to put us in contact with anyone that he knows, because he was also saying this is a world full of connections as well, you know, like it really is all about who you know. You just have to make those connections, and even having someone that is really credible introduce you to someone just because those people introduced you is also helpful. So I asked him if he knows anyone else that would be interested in hearing about Rella, and he doesn't know that much about the world of social media. He knows a bit. He was saying though that he was like, I'm not gonna lie, I cringed when you told me that the deadline, or that when you were gonna create the app, it's gonna be end of the year. He was like, I think it needs to be sooner. You need to have it up at least to be testing sooner, like so people can start testing it earlier, because he's like, you have to have a sense of paranoia. You have to be confident, but you have to have some paranoia that someone is gonna come and do it. So he was saying that, saying how, you know, the community of people that we've built is good, and how just like giving me advice on startups, like when to have a board, which is when you start making money, who makes the final decision in a company, things like he was just giving good advice. He was saying when you're trying to raise money, first try to do look for grants, because those are equity free, so they're not owning part of your company, and then they're just giving you money. He was saying one of the startups that he knows raised $1 million just through grants. No equity at all, just grants. But it was through the province, some province in Canada. I guess like it was like a government grant. So maybe we can see if there's like any in the state of North Carolina or something like that. Because the one that we're applying for at NC State is a government, or not a government grant, but it's a NC State grant. So we're hoping to get that one. About investors, he was saying when you do get investors, or when you're reaching out to investors, you don't just want to take money from anyone, because investors will make it either really easy for you or hard. When you're dealing with people's money, he was saying, like, they're gonna want to see, like, what are you doing, what are you know, things like that, obviously, but some investors are more difficult to work with than some, you know, so you want to make sure that even the people that you're taking money from, like, you really know them, because that's a partnership too. They own at that point, they're part of the company. But he was really nice, and I'm gonna send him the pitch deck, and he said that he would give feedback on it. Good morning. I have some news for you. So, Rella had applied for Andrew's Accelerator, and if you don't know what that is, it is the North Carolina State University equity-free grant that they give 5 different companies or startups to alum of NC State. If you went to NC State, or even if you're currently in NC State and you have a company and you want this equity-free grant and to be part of this accelerator, then you can apply to Andrew's Accelerator. So we applied. The deadline was actually on my birthday in April, and today we found out that we made top 10, which means we actually have to pitch in front of the group of judges, and then after that, top 5 makes it. I am so excited. I am just so happy that we got this, because it's one of those things that it just kind of confirms, or not confirms, but it is a sense of validation that people do believe in Rella, and I'm just so happy that we got it, and I am really hopeful that we will get it once we pitch to them, but I'm just so grateful that we have the chance to pitch to a group of judges. That was exciting news. We got the email last night at 10:30, so I'm actually extending my stay in North Carolina because the pitch is virtual, but I do think that it probably would be best to all be in the same room as my co-founders, rather than them being all together and then me being in Florida on Zoom. I feel like it just wouldn't look as good, and also I feel like on Zoom you're like constantly like talking over each other and there's technical difficulties. So if we're just all in the same room, I think that would be so much better. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go. I'm gonna head up to Raleigh actually on Sunday and stay with Chloe, who goes to Chapel Hill, and then on Tuesday when the pitch is, I'm just gonna go to my co-founder's house. We're all gonna be together and we're all gonna do the pitch. I'm actually leaving to go back to Miami on Wednesday, and I'm just gonna fly out of Raleigh to go to Florida. I'm so happy though. So pretty much if you get Andrew's Accelerator, if you make the top 5, you get a grant anywhere from $5,000 to $50,000, equity free. That's so nice. So it's just an equity free grant, and I cannot stress equity free enough, because you're not indebted to them. They're not taking a part of your company. They're literally just giving you money because they believe in you. And it's something that I feel like is not advertised enough. You know, it's like one of those things that like I had to really look like NC State angel investors, and that's when I found Andrews. And NC State also has a group of angel investors, so if we did need angel investors, we could always reach out to that group as well. So it's one of those things that your school has so many resources that you might just not even know of, so definitely look into it. But I do know that NC State is ranked one of like the best entrepreneurship schools in the country, so I do think that that is a huge part of it too, and I'm so happy I went there. I think I like it more now that I'm not even in college than when I was in college. Like, I recognize at how great of a school it was, and whether or not it's like ranked as high, because I know in North Carolina we have UNC, we have Duke, and then we have NC State, and obviously UNC and Duke are ranked higher in just like university, like not dependent on your major or anything like that, but just like as a school. But personally, I think NC State is a better school than at least UNC, and obviously I'm biased, and I'm gonna get so many UNC comments in the description. My sister goes there, so I know, I hear the arguments. I just think it has so many more resources. Like NC State is better for entrepreneurship. Like if you're trying to start your own business, if you're trying to network and form connections with like startups or VCs or things like that, I think NC State is a little bit better. You just have to be very motivated and like look after them. But I think UNC is better if you want to get a job at like a prestigious company. You know, like they all get jobs at really great firms. But I think NC State's better if you're like a self-motivated person, I guess. I could be wrong, that's just my personal experience. Obviously, I'm 100% biased because I went to NC State. I'm just so happy that we got top 10, and crossing my fingers that we will make the top 5 and be part of this accelerator program, because not only is it the grant, but you're part of an accelerator, which means they're really, really helping you out along the way. You're gonna have weekly calls, weekly classes.